Hello student, my name is Sukumar. In previous two classes, I have explained about series and parallel resistance. Now let's try to solve a problem. That problem contains both series and parallel resistance. So this is a voltage source 10 volt and this is your circuit. We have to find out I. So this is the question. Try to solve this problem. You have to find out I. So how will you find out it? So I told you first, so you have to create a closed path to this current. So how it can be closed? From here, the I current has been divided in two paths, right? This is, let's see, this is I1 and this is I2, and the same current will flow in the resistance also. So this is also I2. Again, this current will be I1 plus I2, right? So this I equal to this I1 plus I2, right? So how it can be closed path? If we replace this entire circuit into an equivalent resistance, then it can be a closed path. So if I redraw again, so how will be this? This is cell and this is your R1. So this is R1 and this is Req. Okay. Now here you can calculate that I. So that I will be equal to V by Req. Okay. So let's try to find out this Req. So this Req, okay, so this is your R2, this is R3 and this is R4. Now if you see that the current flowing through R2 and the current flowing through R3 is the same. So current through R1 and this is R2 and R3 is same. So it means this is series. Is it clear? This is very important to differentiate between series and parallel. The current passing through this R2 and in R3 is same, because I told it's like a flow of water. So the same single conductor, so the current will be the same. So in series directly you can add. So now if you can make it equivalent to another resistance, so this will be R4 and this will be, let's equivalent of this R2 and R3, it will be R2 plus R3. Okay, yet clear? Now so we know this is 1 and this is 1, so it will be 2 ohm. Now if you see that this resistance and this resistance is in parallel. Why? the current which was entering here, the current has been divided in two parts. One is this path and another is this path. Okay, so and the voltage and these points, this voltage. So now if this is let's say point A and B. So this is A and this is B. Okay, for against this both the resistance, the voltage is the same. If voltage is same, if voltage is same and current is divided, this is called, this is the property of parallel connections. The property of parallel connections. Okay, so now if it is equivalent, create equivalent circuits. So this will be, let's it's giving a name R series equivalent. So R series equivalent is 2. Okay, let's redraw it again. So this is your R4 and this is RSE, and this RSE equal to 2 ohm and this is 2, and both are in parallel. So that Req, so if you replace this with a resistance Req, so what will be this value? So the Req, so this is, now this is a parallel resistance, right? So here that 1 by Req is equal to 1 by RSE plus 1 by R4. So I know this is 1 by RSE, this is 1 by 2 and this is also 1 by 2. So this is 1. So Req also will be 1. Okay. So now it is clear to you the difference between series and parallel connections. So this Req is 1 and this is already it was 1 ohm. Now again if you see that this R1 and this RQ, R1 and Req is in series. Okay, so this is again, this is in series. So this is R1 and RQ in series. So series means you need to add, you calculate the total current, total resistance. So that V equal to, so this I equal to V by R total. So that will be R1 plus Req. So this is V is your 10 volt and divided by this is 1 plus 1. So this is 5 amps. I hope you have understood the difference between series and parallel. Series means the current will be same, right? Series means the current will be same, and parallel means the voltage will be same but the current will be divided into two parts. Thank you for listening. In next class I will show few more examples which contains that both series and parallel element.